In April 2016, SimCorp's product division launched their first Agile release train and began the journey towards becoming an Agile organization. Let's check in and see how they're doing.
So what the Scaled Agile framework does is it takes best practice for scaling Agile to an enterprise level, and that practice is brought into the same framework and put into a kind of coherent model that can be rolled out quite simply, in fact, across large organizations.
Scaled Agile framework also has an ingredients of Lean in it, as well as Scrum. And those two things combined with a documented framework really is a game changer when you want to scale at enterprise scale.
We get closer to the customers or develop products that the customers actually want to use, and we can do it with a better quality and a better predictability of what we can actually deliver.
When I talk to people who have tried it now for quite some time, then I get the feeling it is really working. When they talk today about value creation, then it's not just an abstract thing. Then it's real life. Then they have experienced that a different way of working allows them to create more value.
I think this is a much better way of working, that's for sure. From my perspective, I think we will probably start delivering software which is more usable from an end user perspective.
The whole product division have now started talking the same language, using the same concepts.
I think the feedback we get from our product management is that they can demo this feature to client while we are developing it. We are living in a more dynamic world. That's why it's so important, and this is what was one of the reasons why we changed for Agile way of working.
It encourages all these continuous improvements, so you constantly learn something new and improve all the time.
The main challenge has been forming a new organization. That we took that decision in the spring that going Agile, we also need to change the organization. Going away from a plan-driven and analytic approach to a more experimenting approach where just get started, let's get going, and then learn from it.
Becoming Agile is perhaps the biggest challenge we will see also in the coming years, because it's not done in half a year. That takes more time. And that's also tough on us, on some of my people, on myself, to really become a servant leader, to empower people, to empower teams, to make sure that they work across teams. This is what is a challenge for us.
SimCorp have been doing a very ambitious job in the last year. They've gone from a heavily governed waterfall process, and they've started to go Agile all at once, as it were. So they've been rolling out Agile at the team level, as well as looking at how to scale that using SAFe. And they're doing that across 7 trains at roughly the same time.
Yeah, I think one of the key enablers that has enabled this in this organization is that senior management has been very favorable of driving the change here. So they have believed in the process, they believe that the productivity will kick in as soon as we have made the transformation. And that's really key. So involvement from senior management is extremely important.
We really have learned that it's necessary not to only work Agile, but to become Agile.